Guys, I hate to hear it. Saw a comment. Someone said, "Hey man, what do you think about the UK ban on the American Bully?" If I'm being honest, I think the dog should be banned a lot of places. I'm sorry to say, because we already did the video, that people asked, "Hey, would you send your dogs here?" I told you we were never shipping. And again, that doesn't mean you guys aren't good owners. Doesn't mean the American Bully's a problem. You know what the problem a lot of times is structure. When something lacks direction, it gets out of hand. And this dog's popularity isn't because it's such a great dog. It's because of the financial opportunity. Makes sense. Some of the best dogs in the world literally come from Europe or other parts of the world, to be clear. So how did this dog become such a problem? Because it's a problem in the US as well. Now, I don't know how many documented mauls, bites, or fights the dogs have been in, but I do know that they do not breed this dog oftentimes. Now, again, this doesn't go for everybody, so don't take anything I'm saying personal, people. All I'm saying is that because at the top of the ABKC, aka the American Bully, there's no structure around this idea. There's no in fact to. It is a composite breed where you can do as you please and bring together what you want and hope for the best. But even more importantly, you're not selling an American Bully for less than 3 to 10. And I think even on Bossy's website, which a lot of you have Bossy dogs, or that's kind of like we really got it going, they won't even send a dog to the UK for less than 10 bands. So imagine somebody saying, "I want an American Bully." You get it from big page, big group of dog people, and you can't even buy one unless you're spending $10,000 on the dog. It's expensive. So if I'm being honest, I've told you, and you've heard that I've been indifferent to this breed and my trouble with the breed. That 15 years ago, when I was learning and getting into this particular breed, I was like, "What are you guys doing to this dog?" And I disappeared, and I couldn't take it. But I took care of my dog, old Champ, until he died. And he was about 11, 10 or 11. I believe it was 11 for sure, when he passed. And that was just this year. So what do I think about the ban? It sucks for those people, to be clear, that have good intent, pace themselves, and most importantly, taking care of the dog. But at the same time, I also have gotten and get the messages from people concerned with the chaos and trying to learn as much as they can about the breeding side, because they don't agree with what's going on, but they also don't know where to go so they can grow their breeding program. And even someone asked, "Hey, can you point me in the direction of an XL Bully book?" I said, there's really not any, because it's still a new breed and they're still doing all kinds of crazy things to tighten it up or make it look like they want to make it look. And not all dogs are consistent, but one thing is constant: that you do not buy an XL American Bully 9 out of 10 times for less than $5,000. $5,000 to some people sounds like a good side hobby. So it sounds like an opportunity. They didn't ban the Chihuahua. They didn't ban the Basset Hound. They didn't ban the Rhodesian Ridgeback. They didn't ban a lot of dogs. Now fast forward, you say, "Hey, well, do you think the American Bully's an aggressive dog?" I think any dog could be aggressive when you do not focus or give the traits time to mature. And unfortunately, in this particular case, you're saying, it's not an aggressive dog, but if you don't know for sure, which is normally after the 1.5 to 2 year, and in some of the books, in one of the books, it literally says at 3 years, some dogs show aggression. You don't know. So if you double up on bad traits, and traits we always focus on the phenotype, aka what it looks like, but if you double up on bad traits, you get bad dogs. What happens when there's an influx of something bad or that's not good for society, and it's plaguing an environment? Well, COVID's proof that when it gets too bad, we all got to sit down. Got to go stay at home. Mandated. Well, in this case, when it gets too bad, we're just not going to allow it. Now, would there be some people who still breed the American Bully over there? Absolutely. if they do take the ban very serious, or if they really do ban it, like ban it, the UK, from my understanding, they don't play about fines and rules and all that other stuff. So you guys really know what you're up against. This could become a problem. And even in America and certain places with pit bulls, even if your pit bull's grandfathered in, if that pit bull gets out, causes any harm, and they pick your dog up in a place where the pit bull in America might be banned in a city or place like Overland Park, Kansas, they pick that dog up, guess what happens? You be at work, they couldn't get a hold of you. Matter of fact, the dog just was put to sleep because it wasn't supposed to be here anyway. So now your dog, who's maybe been with you for 6, 7, 8 years, got out, maybe caused no harm. Animal control picked it up. They ain't even got to call your phone, but the dog's been put down. That's a scary thing too. Can you imagine your dog getting out, you coming back from work and it's dead, and you didn't have a say so? It's like getting your car towed and you can't find the tow truck. You can't find where they towed it to. Ugly show, people. So I am sorry that they didn't care it enough at the top to give you guys enough structure to make sure you breed this dog effectively. I hate that there's, in some sense, no rules around breeding. But if it gets too ruly, then do you ever get the dog you want? But what I do like, even with the Jack Russells, they all were kind of consistent. If you look at the boys and the girls, you didn't see a huge difference. And you say, oh, that's just a little dog. You're right, it is. But it's consistent. The difference between a pit bull, female and male, is maybe 10 pounds. Sometimes 20, and we're still just talking about a 65-pound dog according to the UKC standard. I hate that it happened to you guys. Good luck fighting the good fight. If you're able to keep the dog over there, I would encourage you to learn as much as you can. We'll try to continue to put out what we can in relation to the American Bully, but what I can tell you is that whenever something like this becomes a problem, the powers that be always gonna get involved. And now you guys got him involved. Take care of your dogs, people.